Hello, lovely people. I am back-ish, she says. Oh my god, it's so wobbly. You're on my bed. Let me just put my foot on it rather than on the floor like last time. Why? I don't know why, because it's comfy. So I'm aiming to do a kind of normal-ish video for me. I am very sorry if I am lazy and don't edit this, but I keep on going to myself, I need to record a video, I want to record a video, but I can't be bothered because of the editing, and the editing is literally puts me off. And I'm like, oh, is it really wobbly? Okay, I don't care. I'm like, if I don't do it, wait, no. If I don't, I need to do it, otherwise I won't do it. That doesn't make any type of sense. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. Today, I want to talk about how much of a PD arsehole I am being right now. Now, I don't mean that in any type of offensive way. Like, I'm not kind of going, oh, people with PD are bitches before you jump on my case. But anybody with PD will understand what I mean by the arsehole part of PD. You're literally just being horrible to people. And anyway, so lately I have been super cold and just kind of mean. I know that sounds so bad. I've been so mean, and absolutely 100% of this has been directed at my wonderful partner. So I am so sorry, babe. But literally I've just been so horrible for the past week, and so I just kind of wanted to talk about how I go through these phases and how I feel like these phases are a normal thing, but how difficult it is to be the person doing it, because it's like you just can't stop. And you know that you're doing it, you know you're being mean, you know you're being a total scumbag, but you just can't help it. So I have to say, this time I think that this has kind of been triggered by my recent events. There has been quite a lot of loss in the past couple of months for both myself and for my partner. I have to say, this isn't just me dealing with this, but obviously at first we lost the baby, and then a month later I lost my mum's dog. But I absolutely love those dogs so much. When I go down to visit my mum, it's always a joke that I don't go see them, I always go see the dogs. So I'll get there and the first thing I used to do was go and lay on the floor with the dogs, and she's trying to be like, hi daughter, and I'm like, no, bye. Where's the animals at? So I lost, I still count that as my loss. I lost the dog, and strangely enough, my partner's childhood dog also died, which is really crazy. Oh my god, this is so wobbly, I'm so sorry. And then really recently we lost our kitten, literally a week ago today. Well, I don't know if I'm uploading today, but on the day of filming it was a week ago. So that's just been the third thing, and when that happened I was just kind of like, fuck this. Fuck life, fuck you, I'm done. You know, when you get to a point where you're like, I cannot, and I'm switching off, and I'm just out. I'm out. I'm here, but I'm out. There's nobody in this right now. And that's literally how it's been, how I've been. And so yeah, moving on, I have just been mean, and it's really strange because I don't know about everybody within a relationship, although I'm pretty confident in saying that this is probably the case for the majority of us, is I'll go through being really clingy and emotional, and I'm like, please come here, come hug me, come kiss me, hold my hand whenever you're there. I'm like this, this is him, this is me, attached like that, right? And it's so cute and it's so nice, and when I'm feeling that way, I love it. I really do. I love it because I know that he loves it, and it just feels so good. It's like when you really want something and you've got it and you just feel so good about it. That is literally how it makes you feel. And then it just stops, and then it's like overnight, boom, the light switch has flipped and now it's dark in here and there's nothing but ice cold. I am Elsa when she's gone too deep and I've been frozen, and I'm here like, Anna, help me, but she doesn't help me. There's no Anna to help me. My Olaf has melted. Sorry, I'm getting really lost in this Frozen analogy, but it's literally like one of my favourite films. But that is literally it. That is literally what happens, and I feel so bad, and he knows it. He knows that I'm like this, and he knows that I'm doing it right now, and he knows that I'm just being cold Jack. That's what it's called. It's cold Jack because I'm Jack and I'm being cold. But it's like when he God, it sounds so bad. When they're let me just say, it isn't just to him, but I actually don't really have anyone else in my life. Like, I don't have friends and stuff. I have like one friend, and in terms of like family, I don't have many people that I see, that like I don't speak to anybody every single day. So the only person in my life that I speak to every single day and see every single day is him. So it's not just him, other people as well, like strangers. If somebody gives me a funny look, I'm like, fuck off, what the fuck. You know, like, it is everybody. Like, I'll ignore my phone and ignore people, but because I see him the most, he gets it the most. So I have to say that it's not him personally, like he hasn't done anything, it's just him that takes the brunt of it. So anyway, I will literally be like, don't talk to me, don't look at me, don't come over to me, don't touch me, don't you dare touch me. Like, that's a death wish. Don't touch me, don't hug me, don't kiss me, don't say something nice to me, don't compliment me, don't do anything, just do nothing at all. And also don't not do things, like, for example, don't take the plug out of my washing up because you were looking for something. Like something stupid like that. I'm like, I can feel the anger. Did you like my impression? Don't do anything at all. Don't forget to put something back when you've picked it up. Don't ask me a blatantly obvious question that I know the answer to and I know you know the answer to. Don't do anything at all, because I will kill you. Like, I will kill you, like, with looks as well. I'm like this. All the time. Like, don't even breathe near me. I better not hear you do a single thing, but don't go anywhere. That is literally it. It's like every single thing makes me mad, and my answer to everything inwardly is fuck off. That is my answer to absolutely everything. However, don't go anywhere, because if you leave, I want you back. And this is what I mean about it being such a PD thing. That right there, the don't leave because I need you back. That's the problem. Like, literally we were speaking about it and was like, okay, maybe it would be good for me to just have a little bit of space, just because I'm not being nice right now and I'm aware of it and I'm not feeling myself. But then as soon as that was suggested, I was annoyed at that as well. I was just like, oh, fine, okay then, okay, fine, do that. And then on like a day, yesterday, me and my partner normally see each other every day. So yesterday when I didn't see him, I was just like, oh, like to myself, oh, I want you here now. But then come over and I'm like, fuck off. It's so stupid. And I'm laughing about it because it is ridiculously funny. But it is also really, really hard. And I can understand why it can be harder for us to find and maintain relationships. Not necessarily because we don't want to be in them, because we can't function in them. Of course we totally can. But it's also about the other person being able to put up with all this shit. Basically, that is literally it. People being able to put up with this shit, because he knows the deal. We've been together for a little over a year, and it's he literally, like, it's literally a joke that emotional Jack, oh, savour that, like enjoy every single second of it, because it's gonna last for like a second. It's gonna be whew, blink and it's gone, and then cold Jack is back. And it's sad because I get angry at everything in those moments when it's like that. I get angry at everything, but I also get really, really angry at myself because I'm say something's happened or nothing's happened. I'm just being a bitch and I'm angry at this situation, but then I'm thinking to myself, stop it, Jack. Stop it. You're being horrible. You're hurting his feelings. You're being mean. He doesn't deserve this. He loves you. Like, he loves you despite, no, not even despite, he loves you like for everything. He loves everything about you. And I'm so blessed and so lucky. And I'm just being horrible. Like, he doesn't need it. He doesn't deserve it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But then I'm like, but I can't stop it. I can't stop it. I'm just so angry. Oh my God, everything. And it just goes on and on and on. So I don't have an answer to this. There is no right or wrong. There's no do this, do that. I guess my advice would be to A, meditate, because that helps me, as cringy as it sounds, and as you know, I'm not trying to sound like all of our therapists going, practice mindfulness. I don't mean sit there like or whatever. If you want to do that, do that. I could do that. I love to vibe and just, anyway. But I find that listening to, I always search meditation music, and just listening to that, it's like spa music when you go and have a massage, and they've just got that, they've got the diffuser on and it's all nice, and they've got like the oils and it's all lovely, and they've got those sounds that's literally just, I don't know how to describe it. If you know, you know. And it's just so calming. I was so mad in the car the other day, and I just put that on and it just drained away the anger. It just drained it away, and I just felt so relaxed. It was great. So meditation, that is one of my recommendations. To acknowledge that you're doing it, because even if you can't change it, saying to them, look, I'm aware of this, because sometimes people think, is it just me? Am I being oversensitive? Like, you know, in his shoes, he'll sometimes be thinking, oh, maybe I'm just overreacting. Maybe she's not being mean. And no, acknowledge that you're being a dick, because then it kind of just helps them to know, look, I know what I'm doing and I'm sorry. And 3, I don't know, communicate, I guess. If you can, find some kind of way to communicate, but don't be too hard on yourself, because the thing is about this is that we can't actually control it. You can try and control how it presents and maybe like what you do with it, like feeling angry and choosing to take this action over this action, but the actual raw emotion in there, the changes in your brain, we cannot control that. So don't beat yourself up about it. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to talk about it and kind of just see if it would be helpful to anybody else. And also to Mac when he watches this, I'm sorry for being a bitch. I do love you. I do know that I'm doing it. And yeah, thanks for putting up with me. Okay guys, I hope everyone's good, and I will post another lazy video sooner rather than later. Bye!